everybody. My name is Jason Piercy, and this is Out of the Fog. If you remember, a few weeks ago here on the show, I interviewed a couple of the people from Sci-Fi on the Rock because their convention was coming up. Well, said convention just happened very recently, and we had the plan here at Rogers TV and Out of the Fog that I would go by, I would go through the convention, I would interact with all the patrons and the vendors, and we'd have lots of fun and have some good conversations. And well, word got out that I was going to do that, and Mr. Bill Hart from Coast 101.1 came over here to the Rogers studio and said, I really liked sci-fi stuff. Can I do it instead? And I was like, Bill, I really appreciate that, but I mean, I've set aside the time. I mean, I got childcare. I put everything aside so that I could do this. And we appreciate the help, but I'm going to do it. And I don't know if you know Bill Hart, but he's about 7.5 feet tall. And that cheerful radio voice disappeared, and he said, I don't think you understand what I'm saying to you. And I was like, whoa, Bill, relax, okay, you can do it. So he begged and pleaded and everything, and he's a big sci-fi geek. So we let him go by and do his thing, and I think you're gonna enjoy it because I'm a big fan of authenticity. And if you are authentically super nerdy, then you are exactly the person who should do something like visit the 2023 Sci-Fi on the Rock convention at the Sheridan. So thank you, Bill. You did a great job, and now everybody gets to see how weirdly marvelous you are. Enjoy.
All right, we are here at Sci-Fi on the Rock 2023 at the Sheridan Hotel, and let me tell you something, there's a lot of people here, so what do you say you join me, and we'll take a little cruise around and find out what Sci-Fi on the Rock is all about. I did not know there was a dress code here today, obviously. I did not get the memo. What's your name?
Riley.
Maura.
Mars. Cass.
Mars and Cass. Now, of course, I do have outfits just like that at home. A dragon just went by. So is this your first sci-fi, you guys?
No. I've been going for about 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah.
I think it's 6 or 7 for me.
6 or 7, yeah. Yeah, about that.
And do you have many outfits like this hanging in your closet?
Yeah. Many.
Many.
I have a whole second closet that is just for cosplay.
There you go. See, I don't have that second closet. Maybe that's my problem. All right, the creep factor is high. I'm with CW from NL HorrorCon. Tell us a little bit about that.
Hey guys, yeah, we got our next event, actually, NL HorrorCon 4 in October. It's October 6th, 7th, and 8th at the Hub Grub from 12 to 6. Friday is a vendor-only event, and our Saturday and Sunday is going to be panels and guests and more. We also have a little thing coming up here in June, which is Geeks and Freaks Vendor Expo. It's a $2 admission, and that is June 10th, 11th. And yeah, so we're just looking forward to bringing 2 more events to the on.
So exactly how many bloody machetes are in your house right now?
Too many to count.
See? Told ya. All right, so everyone who works with Rogers needs some security, and this is my stunt double, Logan. When I do stand up, it's like looking in the mirror, isn't it, buddy? You and I are exactly alike. Power Rangers is what it's all about, and this is Dad, right? This is Dad. Now, Power Rangers fan from a way back, or what?
Absolutely, Green Ranger was all the way.
Oh yeah, green all the way. Are you a fan of the green there, Logan, or are you still trying to figure out who the heck is this guy behind with the microphone? Yep, see, he's trying to find a little wristband to turn his power on, and that's when I'm in trouble. We are with Claire from Cryptocrafts, and I'm wondering, do these ears match my eyes?
Maybe try a different one.
You think something different? You don't think floppy ears? I don't know, maybe a cat ear kind of guy? How about those things?
I think these ones look good.
You think good? Let's try this. Let's try this on maybe, because pink skulls are scary. Oh yeah, I am so ready for a night on the town. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah. See. All right, Derek. Okay, tell us a little bit more about Sci-Fi on the Rock for those that have never been here before.
Sci-Fi on the Rock is a multi-genre science fiction, comic book, video game, movie convention. Whatever you're into, get in a costume, grab your friends, come on down because there's something here for everybody.
There truly is, because I've seen superheroes, I've seen horror movie characters, video game characters, and you don't necessarily have to dress in cosplay to have some fun here.
No, you certainly don't. We've got the vendors room. We got vendors here from all across the province and the country selling all kinds of stuff. Comic books, supernatural stuff, crystals, whatever you're into, there's something in that vendors room for you. And besides that, we've got some panels and workshops going on. We've got people doing showing you how to make costumes, people showing you how to write. We have writers here. If you want to learn how to start a novel, shoot a movie, we got people here doing that too.
And if you want to write romantic novels, I am available for the cover.
I think you would do awesome for the cover. With that physique you got, you would be perfect.
We are at the Kendall Light Studios booth, where they do artists and pictures of heroes and self-portraits as well. And you almost done over there?
Yeah, almost finished.
He's almost finished. I'm pretty excited because I've been standing here with my chest out for it seems like an hour now. And oh, this is great. This is great. Wow. It's like looking in a mirror. I never knew I looked that good. Well, the object of cosplay is to look like your heroes. This has got to be the greatest Alan Doyle cosplay I have ever seen. So what has inspired you to dress like Alan Doyle?
Alan Doyle's my hero, always has been, and it's all the Petty Harbor marble that's coming out here now.
That's right. That's right. I'm a big fan of his myself, and I got to tell you, it's not bad. I mean, I think he's a little bit taller.
He's taller and way better singer than me.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Well, don't knock yourself out. Everyone can sing in Newfoundland and Labrador, man. Right?
Oh man, this is fun. I'm having a great time here, to be honest with you. I'm having a laugh, and it's like every time this is here, every year I come over. I love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
Yeah, same here. Same here. I think it'd be great now if we can get you and a Batman to kind of team up. There's the dynamic duo people want.
Yeah, Alan Doyle and Batman. I'll take it. I'll take it anytime. It'll be great fun. I'm really enjoying it. I love it. It's a different slice of the community than you normally see, and all the fun games and fun outfits, and It's excellent. It's great fun.
Wicked. All right, so one of the many things you see here, very many different creatures. This is Robert. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a dent on your forehead.
Yeah, there's gonna be a dent on your forehead if you don't watch out.
Yeah, the Klingons are not an easy bunch to party with, but wow, I mean, this is amazing. How
but
long
I
does
had
it
to
take?
come to the Rock.
Ah, you had to come to the
We
rock.
like rocks. Klingons like rocks.
Klingons like rocks. Hey, we should hang out later.
All right. See you in the bar.
Off we go. All right, it's very, very possible for everyone to geek out a little bit here at Sci-Fi on the Rock. I myself included. David Nichol, who I have seen many times on the TV series Arrow. Wow, man, I'm so excited to meet you.
Oh, wow, isn't that great? Real pleasure to be here. I've come from away, all the way from Vancouver.
Yeah, okay,
from the
so
other side of the world.
Well, okay, hold on a second. Now you're from Vancouver, but in Arrow you played a Russian, did you not?
I know it's hard to wrap your head around, but both are possible.
All right, so tell me about the other role. Okay, you were in Arrow, and what else have you been in?
So there's a show called Stargate Atlantis, which ran for about 5 years, about 15 years ago. It's been a while, hasn't it? That was fun. I played Dr. Zelenka on that. Another Eastern European, and interesting.
Very interesting.
Kind of typecast, I wonder if it is. And then shortly after that came Arrow, and that was probably one of the hardest in terms of the work. It was long 16-hour days and stunts and rolling around in puddles, and I don't know, you guys have pretty bad weather here, but we have some bad weather in Vancouver, so we'd always end up working in that under those conditions. So.
Please, you're talking to a guy that has barbecued in June during a snowfall.
Yeah, that sounds like Newfoundland.
Mm-hmm. So wait a minute. Are you telling me you did your own stunts in Arrow?
Partially. I mean, we had stunt guys, and I had a great stunt guy that worked with. But I mean, it's the length, it's the duration, it's the way the scenes were compared to Stargate, which was a more humorous and a lighter and an easier sort of show to do. Arrow was a challenge. Yeah.
And I love how your character kept recurring. And sometimes I didn't know whether to love you or whether to hate you.
That's what we do here at Actors Inc. We kind of try to make it ambiguous as to whether we're good guys or bad guys. And those are labels. You know, it's all just decisions, isn't it? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, good decisions or bad decisions.
So from all these roles, which one is most like you? Are you more of a kick-ass kind of guy from the Russian mafia, or are you more of a subdued doctor, I want to help you feel better type?
Yeah, that's another good question. I mean, probably a little bit between both. I don't think I'm as benevolent as Dr. Zelenka was, but I'm also not as cruel and as heartless as Anatoly was. So something in between. Obviously, there's parts of me in both.
Yeah. Now, so you obviously you make relationships every time you do one of these shows. Do you still keep in contact with some of these folks that you filmed and spent 16 hours a day with?
Yeah, I do. Paul McGillian, who's on our show, he's a lot of our castmates are sort of all over the world now. So you don't see David Hewlett's in Toronto. A lot of them are in LA and gone back. But Paul is in Vancouver, so I see him a lot there. But apart from the cast, one thing that fascinates me about this world is these conventions and coming to this, because we do the show in the studio and the lights and everything like that, and we finish our scene and go home and do the dishes, right? So to see the sort of the reaction and the fact that it's out in the world and all over the world, from Newfoundland to Tel Aviv to Christchurch to all over the world, people love the show and watch the show, and that has been truly the gift of Stargate, is the way it resonates with people worldwide and what it touches sort of in them, and to have been a part of that is what's the most amazing thing about the show.
Well, two things from that statement you just made. One, Anatoly doesn't do anybody's dishes. As one statement. And second of all, thank you so much for saying Newfoundland.
Newfoundland! Did I pronounce it properly?
Yes, you most certainly did. We have some people who still say Newfoundland, but you are welcome here now. You have now. You are now able to stay in anyone else's house. If they have a pull-out couch, you can knock on their door and just walk on in and make yourself at home because of that.
Do I have that right? I've been screeched in, so can I just go knock on someone's house in Offline and go?
You don't even have to knock. Probably like a complimentary knock, just let you know, hey, company's here, and just walk on in.
Here, let me in. Let me sleep on your couch.
Yeah, we're that kind of people around here.
Okay, I'm gonna give that a try.
You should really do that. You really try that. So what's on the horizon for you now?
A show that I can't talk about because it's you guys get those all the time, don't you? So yeah, I was doing that. I was doing that in Europe. I was filming in Budapest, a Turkish historical drama. So that will be coming out sometimes at the end of this year. That was a 6-episode miniseries for a big streamer called Disney Plus. Oh. So we'll see you on the big screen soon, sometime.
Okay, another question here. Now you're mentioning all these places from around the world. How does a kid from BC end up seeing the world?
Stargate. Stargate. When I was on set, I would step through the Stargate, which was the portal, and I kind of went step and go, this thing doesn't work. But really, if I really thought about it, it does work, because I've stepped through that thing and now I've been all over the world with it. So it's taken me to a lot of places.
You don't happen to have that Stargate in the trunk of your car or anything, huh?
No. I got to fly economy like everybody else.
That is, Anatoly never flies economy. What's up with that? David, listen, thank you so much for chatting with us. Enjoy your stay here in Newfoundland and Labrador, and it goes without saying that you are always welcome here, because I have a pull-out couch.
Excellent. I'll be knocking on your door soon.
people here, many characters. I have reason to believe you are definitely not something from Sailor Moon.
Do I look like a sailor to you, swine?
Swine?
Swine! As in pig!
Well, who are you?
I am the Red General, the leader of the Order of the Red Banner, Wilhelm von Water, and you will show me the respect I deserve.
Well, you are nice to your mom, so yes, I will give you the respect you deserve. Thank you so much for this time.
Wunderbar.
We're with John Paladin now, and he has spent many a time as a Klingon. That's not an insult. You've actually been a Klingon.
Oh, sure. And it's wonderful.
Yeah, well, we can actually show a picture. This is you in full Klingon makeup there, as you can see. That is, I guess first question is, how long does it take for you to become this?
Well, it varies. When I do the actors, I'm usually given about an hour to put each one into makeup. So I got it down to about between 45 minutes and an hour.
So wait, 45 minutes an hour for one Klingon? So what happens if the producer or the director comes in and says, we have a dozen Klingons in this scene, do you hit them?
No. To begin with, I don't deal with producers or directors.
Nice.
Because I do their convention makeup.
Nice.
That's it.
Wicked.
I've never worked on a show, never worked on one of the movies. I did 2 internet movies.
Yep.
And that was it. And on one, I was supposed to be J.G. Hertzler's makeup artist. No, only do him. And I ended up doing all of the Klingons.
Wow.
Except for 2, I think. And on this film that you just showed was Star Trek: Katumba. I did a majority of the Klingons myself, and Spock, his ears, at that location.
Okay, so is this something you've been wanting to do since you were a kid? Is it like when everyone else was saying, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a jet fighter pilot, were you saying, I'm doing someone's face up in such a way where they're not going to recognize them?
No.
So how did you get into this?
I like Halloween.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's it. You know, you can have all the other holidays, I don't care. I like Halloween.
Yeah.
And it started out with, what can I do? How can I dress up to scare the hell out of the kids? And then invite them in and give them candy and boo and okay, go away. And that's where it started.
I totally love this guy. I am now his biggest fan. You are my kind of dude. So this is just some of the prosthetics that you use to create?
Yeah, they're hot foam forehead, Klingon foreheads, just like they use on the set. Noses, Bajoran noses, Klingon noses. The ear, these Spock ears are made of gelatin. The ears I make. These I don't make because I'm old and I'm lazy and I don't want to do it.
Well, I'm old and I'm lazy, and I guess we should be hanging out more.
Well, my days of hanging out are so far behind me.
Well, did you ever just do up some makeup and go out on the town and freak out the locals?
Years ago, in a land far, far away, one of the first makeups that I did for myself was Vincent from Beauty and the Beast. Remember that show? Okay. It took a couple of years to put that together, and when I did, and you do the makeup right, and the costume is right, and you can do his mannerisms, and you walk into a bar, you don't have to buy a drink. And 90% of those drinks come from the ladies who like Vincent.
Well, what lady doesn't love the Beast? I mean, come on. By association, you are a beauty, right?
Well, that's how you gauge whether you did the makeup right. And I did the makeup right that night, so that's fun times with that. But now it's just okay. Well, let's go to a con. Let's have some fun. Put the guys in the makeup and have a good time.
So you get a chance to travel around and see a lot of the world, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, this guy has now become one of my most favorite people on the entire planet. We have to hang out more, man. We got to hang out more.
Well, okay. I'll see you in a bar later, and you're buying.
I'm buying. There we go. We are with sci-fi legend Fat Apollo, and as legend has said, this suit is made entirely out of bed sheets from your childhood bedroom. Is this true?
That is true. That is true. Do you have a suit like this?
No, I don't.
Why don't you have a suit like this?
My mom threw out my sheets.
Why'd your mom throw out your sheets?
I don't want to talk about it. I have read enough Marvel comics in my day to know that I do not mess around with the guy that has beaten up the likes of Spider-Man and Daredevil. Do I call you Kingpin or Mr. Pin or Mr. King or...
Mr. Fisk will do.
Mr. Fisk will do. I'm a little intimidated right now. Do you ever smile?
Only when I have the web hanger's throat in my hands.
Wow. Happy times at Sci-Fi on the Rock. I mean that with all respect in the world, Mr. Fisk.
It's okay.
All right, so we're all familiar with Super Mario, of course.
It's me, Mario.
And of course, the princess.
Yes, hello.
And we have, well, you here, you're hanging around too. How are you having? Are you having a good time today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I see you guys have managed to find a way to make it work because, Mario, let's be honest here, we found out after all that work that the princess was actually in another castle. I would have lost my mind. How did you persevere?
You know, Mario, you have to be a patient a lot of times. You know, you really have to put the work in, and sometimes you just have to roll with the punches.
And there's no way you could have texted him and let him know that you are actually in another castle?
No, Bowser took everything.
Bowser took everything. Everyone blames Bowser. I love the mushroom. All right, we have a bit of an issue here at Sci-Fi on the Rock. Apparently, we don't know who the real Deadpool is. Who's the real Deadpool?
Me.
Oh, he says me. Well, who's the real Deadpool?
Me.
Well, I thought it was me. Did you? Apparently it's him, but I always thought it was me.
We're going to have to take this out into the parking lot. All right, we're with Heroes and Hobbies. We have Amanda here. You are here every year and having fun every year. How is it so far this year?
It's been fantastic. There's a lot of cosplays, a lot of people going around. Saturday is always top notch. I really enjoy these things.
I was waiting for that. I've been waiting months now for the Bill Hart action figure. Is it ready?
It's totally ready.
It's totally ready. Oh, I can't wait to see this. I've been waiting for this for so long. I don't know, Amanda. I mean, maybe I have a face like that when I sneeze, but I figure I'd be a little more buff. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, so now I'm with Emmett, and I hang out with Emmett purely for protection because look at Emmett. No one's messing with me with Emmett around. So Emmett, that's your real name, but right now you are who?
Bad Boy Halo.
There you go. A name like that, I have never felt more safe in my entire life. All right, sometimes I'm able to show how cool I am. I know this is Tuxedo Mask. I know this is Sailor Moon. How are you guys enjoying it so far?
We're pretty good. We've been down here yesterday. Today's an even bigger turnout. We're looking forward to going to catch the rest of Tuxedo Mask voice actors Q&A there now.
That's right. Tuxedo Mask voice actor is actually going to be here, and you guys are on your way to that. And how much fun are you having, Sailor Moon?
A lot. I love it.
This is wicked! Kingpin, I said one Spider-Man was giving me a hard time. Just one. Not all of them.
You didn't specify which one.
Oh, man, Mr. Fisk, we're going to get kicked out of here. All right, we're with one of the Klingons, and I'm told...
Do not know my name?
Well...
Patak. I am Gowron, the leader of the Klingon Empire. And who are you?
I'm Bill Hart, sir.
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the audience.
I was asked to sit with you and probably learn a little bit more about your culture, and maybe we can share some fun ideas where maybe we can handle a meeting and a get-together in a peaceful manner, perhaps.
I doubt it.
Okay. So, coming here, is this your first time in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador?
Yes, I like it.
Yes.
I like the people. I'm not sure about you.
Well, you know, once you get to know me better, I'm sure you and I can get along. Maybe we should just, hang out a little bit. Go a movie or something.
Good.
Yeah.
You can buy me drinks here?
Klingons drink?
All the time.
Really? So you're more of a beer dude or a whiskey kind of guy?
Blood wine. if you have it. If you don't, you die.
Okay, so this is not exactly wine with actual blood in it, right?
Think about it.
Okay. Well, I find that maybe the Klingon language is something very, very romantic about it. How would I say I love you to my wife in Klingon?
Lokchak tuyaku jokwa. Ooh.
Okay, I got the ooh part. I just don't know about the rest. I may have to ad-lib a little bit. I'm sorry, I thought you were choking on something on first. No disrespect intended, of course, because you are a very large man with many weapons, and well, you've been known to hurt people in the past, right?
Go away.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Come on.
I really need to go now.
See, I know I made a joke about Bill being all aggressive because he wanted to go. Secretly, he was real silky. He was like, can I please? But anyway, I think he did a great job. And I think it was a little scary there at the end with the Klingon and the blood wine. But I don't know if you saw the same look in Bill's eye where he was kind of a little bit like, I'm sort of into it, but I can't, there's a camera, so I can't say that I'm into it. But I don't know, I'd keep an eye on that guy. But, he did okay at the convention. So thank you, Bill. Thank you folks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
If you have a comment about this program, we'd love to hear it. Email or call us, or send us your feedback through social media.